can see when she only scanned a lollipop for 35 cents a dollar.
I'm a convicted felon. I already dealt with police so many times. I'm not dumb. Okay. There's a reason y'all came. I'm not stupid.
Well, if someone makes a complaint, I have to come.
On March 6th, 2024, a patrol officer responded to a Family Dollar store where loss prevention had detained a cashier suspected of orchestrating a systematic theft scheme. Total merchandise losses exceeded $5,000. What followed raised three distinct legal questions. First, was the loss prevention interview custodial, triggering Miranda protections? Second, does the underringing scheme meet the threshold for felony grand theft under Florida law? Third, do the participating customers face separate criminal exposure under conspiracy statutes?
What's going on, boss? Oh, you called me. What's going on?
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon.
We have an employee that is being underringing. Like, she will charge $1 and let the customer leave. It's about $150 worth of merchandise. Multiple times during the month of January, multiple times in the month of, actually a little bit in January, multiple times in February, and the last one was on Sunday. I interviewed her. She's sitting in the back, wrote a statement, recording a statement. She admitted to what happened, and we just called you guys.
Okay. Do you have any evidence of this? Videos?
I got full video, and I got a recorded statement that
I can't use a recorded statement because she's not issued her rights. So I can't use a recorded statement. So if
the statement I took it, and I didn't have to read her right.
Yeah, but I have to. Under
you.
court of law.
Right.
Under Fourth Amendment.
Understood.
Okay. All right. Do you have a tally of how much she actually took?
We're so for what? And we still haven't finished.
How old is she?
The age is 21, 22. Okay.
Hurry up. You're fine. Take care of the
What are you?
Okay. 5280 Stacy Road, and whatever.
This is Tina.
Hello, Tina.
This is the officer.
How you doing? Do you have an ID on you?
It's in my purse.
Okay. Where's your purse at?
It's in the front library.
I'll go get it.
Okay.
It's under the thing.
Okay, I'm pretty sure the store manager knows what it is.
Roger, come on. Under this. LP is back there.
What's going on?
So, I'm gonna do my LP got to. Ivan?
Okay.
How you doing? Deputy Fulvin, yeah. What's going on?
Pretty much as I explained, since the beginning of February, she pretty much knew people from Facebook and regular customers, and she's in a tough situation with her family, and she figured, I let you take the merchandise you want. All I need is $50 to $80 coming to me in cash, and I will underring every other item. So she will void the items or not even ring it. So you can see transaction when she at the end voids it to zero, or you can see when she only scan a lollipop for 35 cents a dollar, and then you see like a full buggy leaving the store full of merchandise.
Do you have the videos each time, date and time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have a laptop or anything I can view it? I can look at some of the
We can view it
transactions.
right now in the screen.
Yeah.
You also have, this is also a log of everything, right?
Not everything.
Not everything,
so far
but
what you
Because
got?
some of the stuff is not law.
I'm gonna talk to you for a minute, but I don't want you to start calling everybody. I don't want people to start showing up here and
Ain't nobody gonna show up here, but I'm not just finna. I can't get in contact with my fiance. I'm not just gonna go to jail and nobody knows
no,
where I am.
I'm not saying I don't know whether you're going
Trust
to
me,
jail or
I'm a
not.
convicted
Yeah.
felon. I already dealt with police so many times. I'm not dumb.
Okay.
There's a reason y'all came. I'm not stupid.
Well, if someone makes a complaint, I have to come. I have to respond and investigate. Okay, so that's why I'm here. Do you understand? So just give me a second.
Which one? Let me pull. Read it to me. 3-5.
At 13.5.
3-5 at 13. 35.
25.
25.
There was something like this over in Dixie years ago, 2 females where they used to have coupons. So they would, every customer after a certain amount of money, they're supposed to get a coupon for like, it was like $1, $2 off or something. They would give
So
the
this
customer
is one of the
scan it,
transactions.
register it,
Okay.
have
All those items. How much the transaction?
100.
Yeah, that's 100. But how much did the customer pay for?
59 cents.
59 cents.
So over 100.
Over 100 on that particular one.
Customer pay 59 cents. So what was the date?
The day over there is March 5th at 12:21.
3
That will be Sunday. That will be the last transaction.
12/21.
What's the next one you got?
3/3.
3-3. What time?
1956.
Are you able to pull the receipt?
Mhm.
Okay.
And give you a copy of it.
Okay.
Or the link that you guys send, if I can upload it
Yeah.
to the file too.
Yeah.
So back.
That customer paid you 59 cents.
This is another customer that paid 59
So what was the
cents.
date?
March 3rd, Sunday, and 1956.
So the other one was March 5th,
Correct.
and this one is March 3rd.
Yeah, we're going.
Yes.
Yeah.
3rd.
Biggest question. You all want to prosecute?
100%.
Yes. Okay. What was the time?
Time is 1957.
So 7.
This is a lady with the pajamas. There's over $150 in here or more. And how much did she pay?
59 cents.
59 cents.
150.
What if we calculate her? When we look at the product over 150, yeah.
So she says she's been going through some financial difficulties, and
That's what she say on the video. I mean, on the recording and during my statement that
And
she
yeah.
was doing it for her kids.
for her kids. Okay. And she would let him go, and then they would give her money.
Yeah, I guess they know her from the streets,
Okay.
so they know to
From
come
the
to
area.
from
to
the
come to her
area
directly.
to come to directly, and then they will give her the money like in a little piece of paper,
Okay.
$50 to $80 a pop. And I have a reading statement if you want to read it.
I think we have enough. As
Okay.
long as we have all the videos.
Yeah, we were gonna. You send us a link.
What's gonna happen is, for prosecution purposes, we need someone with expertise to explain all that to the state attorney's office. Okay, I'm gonna need your information.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk to her real quick, and then
Okay. Not a problem.
Yeah.
Let me give you. Save this. And I need from you.
Yeah, no problem. Is the we talking here or which way?
Yeah, feel free. We can leave if you want.
Yeah. Oh.
Sure, behind board.
Tina? Alright, can you turn on for me? Alright, so I guess they already talked to you. No, you turn around facing. I guess they already talked to you. Who's that?
That's my people. I need to know what's going on.
Okay. I guess they already talked to you, and
and you talk to him about what's been going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
I need to get a statement from you and
It's the
find
same
out.
statement I gave them.
No,
I wrote it on the paper.
no. Listen. I don't know what they do. Okay, my job is I'm impartial. Okay, my job is to talk to you and find out what's going on. Okay, I need to ask you a few.
I got money from people and didn't ring them up.
Just give me one second. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a few questions, and I'm gonna, you watch TVs. I have to advise you of your constitutional rights. Okay, and then I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Do you understand? All right. I need to ask you a few questions. Are you under the influence of drugs or alcohol right now?
Weed.
Huh?
Weed.
You smoke a
in
little
my
bit of weed?
medication.
What? What is the highest level of your education?
Eighth grade.
8th grade. Did you play any sports in school or
Softball.
softball? I'm required to warn you before you make any statements. I'm required to warn you before you make any statements. You have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand that? Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand? It's a recording. You have to say yes or no.
Yeah, I just feel like if I'm going to jail, there's no reason for me to explain anything.
I'm just.
I want to say that.
No,
if
I
I'm
have
going to jail, then I
just
don't want to
listen.
do that.
Listen. Before I ask you any question, I have to read your rights. It's by law. Okay. You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and doing any questioning. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and doing any questioning. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Any statement can and will be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand? Do you understand those rights which I've read to you?
Yeah.
With those rights in mind, are you choosing to speak with me?
The only thing I got to say is if I'm going to jail, I don't want
Well,
the answer.
listen, so what I'm trying to tell you is that if someone says something, I've known you I've come here and I talk to you, whatever. I don't know anything about you. All I say is, hi, how you doing? I come to you, I purchase whatever I need to purchase and I walked out. I don't know anything about you. Someone says something, I need to know what happened, okay? Because a lot of time people say, hey, did you talk to so-and-so? Yeah, she was nice. She told me what happened. She was having some issue, whatever. So I can present that to whoever I need to say to. But what I'm trying to say is that I can't just go by what someone say. I have to talk to you and get your side of the story. Okay?
Before approaching the suspect, the officer identified a critical evidentiary problem. Loss prevention had already recorded a statement from the suspect without issuing Miranda warnings. The officer stated directly on camera the recorded statement cannot be used in court. This is a precise application of Miranda versus Arizona, 384 U.S. 436, 1966. Miranda established that any statement obtained during custodial interrogation without prior rights advisement is inadmissible against the defendant in a criminal proceeding. The threshold question is whether the LP interview was custodial in nature. Under Berghuis versus McCarty, 468 U.S. 420, 1984, Miranda applies only when a reasonable person would not feel free to terminate the encounter and leave. A suspect detained in a back office, confronted with accusations by multiple supervisors, fits that threshold. Private actors, including loss prevention officers, are not required to issue Miranda warnings themselves. However, once law enforcement intends to use a statement obtained under custodial conditions, the constitutional protection attaches regardless of who conducted the interrogation. The officer's response was legally sound. Rather than attempting to rehabilitate the tainted statement, he conducted a separate, properly warned interview, creating a clean, independent evidentiary record. Before questioning the suspect, the officer asked 3 baseline questions: current drug or alcohol use, highest level of education completed, and participation in organized activities. These questions establish a contemporaneous record of the suspect's cognitive capacity to understand and waive her rights. Under Colorado v. Connolly, 479 U.S. 157, 1986, voluntariness is assessed against government coercion, not merely the suspect's internal mental state. Documenting that the suspect was alert and understood the proceedings directly supports a voluntariness finding. The officer administered the Miranda advisement methodically, reading each right individually and waiting for verbal confirmation. After the advisement was complete, the suspect expressed reluctance but continued speaking voluntarily. This creates a legal issue governed by Berghuis v. Thompkins, 560 U.S. 370, 2010. The Supreme Court held that a suspect must unambiguously invoke the right to silence to trigger its protection. Expressing general reluctance while continuing to engage does not constitute an invocation. Because the suspect never clearly stated she was invoking her right to remain silent or requesting an attorney, the officer's continued questioning was permissible, and the resulting statement is legally usable.
All right. How long you been working here?
November, October, November.
So you've been working since October?
October or November.
Okay. You're part-time or full-time?
Full-time.
Full-time? You work normally day shift, right?
Both.
Day and night? Are you married? Have kids?
My kids.
How many kids?
3.
3 kids. You like working here?
Yeah.
Do you have any problem with anybody here? Roger's your supervisor, right?
Yep.
Okay. Do you have any issue with him? Okay. So, like with the transaction, can you tell me like what's going on? Like because I don't want anybody to come here and put a gun to your face and threaten you and whatever, and then we're gonna have to go hunting them down and find out. Just make sure that didn't happen. Okay. That's why I need to get a status though from you to make sure that you're safe, that no one threatened you or anything.
Nobody threatened me.
I can't hear you.
Nobody threatened me.
Okay. All right. Can you tell me what's going on?
I just said I rang people up they gave me money and that was it.
So you charge them more, charge them less than what the value of the merchandise?
Mm-hmm.
How much you normally get from them?
This all depends. 60, 80, 100 depends. The person, I don't know. It's just different prices. I don't know.
Okay.
How to explain it the same.
So like between $50 to $100. These people that normally, like, do they know you? How do you know them? Like
The street.
the street, like in the neighborhood?
Around, yeah.
Okay. Like, do they know to come to you, or how does it work?
If we're doing the same statement the man just took from me on a piece of paper.
What I'm trying to say is that I need
It's
to get.
either I know them and they just come into shop and they see me there and that's just what I do. I don't call nobody. Like, I don't. Like, that's what I'm saying. If I'm going to jail, there's no point to explain all this because I'm going to go to jail with a migraine and aggravated as like.
Okay.
They already got the video.
What I'm saying,
They got all that. Like, I don't.
You can stop. You can say at any time, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk about this anymore, and then I'll stop. Do you understand?
There's no point. They got the video and everything, so there's explaining myself ain't gonna do nothing.
But what I'm trying to tell you is that I need to get your side of the story, and I told you already. You can at any time you can say, "Hey, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk about this anymore." Okay?
I already explained I was getting money from people and I wasn't ringing everything up. About who it is and where I know them from, all that is irrelevant. It's like I did what I did. It was a mistake. I know I was wrong. Like, Now what's the next step?
Okay. How long this been going on since you started?
Since like January.
Since
I
January?
didn't do it the whole time.
How much money you think you got total from these people? Like,
Couple hundred. I don't know exact money. Like
know what I'm
money
saying
come and
from
go.
January, like maybe
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
1,000,
Not
2,000.
that much. No.
I mean, just a rough guess.
500, 600, less. Like I don't know. Every time I get money, it's gone. I don't know.
Okay. Anything that you think I should know about you? Anything that I can do to help you, or I mean, so no one came here and threatened you and forced you to do anything, right?
Under Florida Statute Section 812.014, the theft classification depends entirely on the retail value of merchandise taken, not the amount of cash the suspect personally received. $300 or more constitutes grand theft in the third degree, a felony carrying up to 5 years imprisonment. $5,000 or more elevates the charge to grand theft in the second degree, carrying up to 15 years. The suspect estimated her personal cash receipts at $500 to $600 total. Store records, however, document merchandise losses exceeding $5,000 across multiple transactions. That gap is legally critical. The charging threshold is determined by what was stolen from the store, not what the suspect pocketed. Depending on how the state attorney calculates cumulative value, this case may meet the threshold for second-degree felony grand theft. The suspect recruited participants through Facebook and street contacts, then arranged for them to arrive at her register. Under Florida Statute Section 777.04, an agreement between two or more persons to commit a criminal offense constitutes criminal conspiracy, punishable regardless of whether the underlying theft was completed. Each customer who paid the suspect directly and left with underwrung merchandise is a potential co-conspirator. Conspiracy liability does not require that a co-conspirator be present during every transaction, only that they knowingly participated in the agreement. That standard is easily met here.
Two Alpha 11, 2 Alpha 12. Can you come back here? All right. Right.
They taking. All right. I'll call you from in there.
Do you have anything in your pocket?
Mm-mm.
Anything in your jacket?
Never take the jacket off.
Yeah, just take that.
I'm cold.
Can't take it into jail with you.
Okay, but I can't wear it till we get there.
It's you're not gonna need it.
No, you're gonna be inside the local.
It's cold in there. I've been in
You
jail.
wanna put that in the purse?
All jewelry off, please.
You put it off just when I get there.
And will your pants stay without the belt?
Oh Lord. I'm not even at the jail yet, sir.
Well, we have to take it all off so we can inventory.
The last officer didn't do that to me.
The investigating officer receives a B+. His immediate identification of the LP statement's admissibility problem before it became a courtroom issue reflects constitutional literacy that is often absent in routine retail theft responses. His Miranda advisement was methodical and legally sound. His demeanor was professional and non-coercive throughout. The deduction comes from one failure: no pre-investigation, coordination with loss prevention to prevent the inadmissible recorded statement from being taken in the first place. Loss prevention supervisor David receives a B. His documentation was comprehensive. Surveillance video, transaction logs by date and time, and both written and recorded suspect statements. However, conducting a recorded custodial-style interview without law enforcement coordination created an admissibility gap that required the officer to build a parallel evidentiary record from scratch. In professional loss prevention practice, this coordination is standard protocol precisely to avoid this outcome. The suspect receives a C. The scheme reflected planning, not impulse, active recruitment, repeated execution, and direct cash collection. Courts treat that organization as evidence of criminal intent. She also failed to clearly invoke her Fifth Amendment rights, despite expressing visible reluctance during questioning. A clear, unambiguous invocation, "I am invoking my right to remain silent, and I want an attorney," would have been the legally sound choice. Credit is given for accepting responsibility without prolonged denial, which likely contributed to the probationary outcome. 3 takeaways from this case. First, loss prevention officers must coordinate with law enforcement before recording custodial statements. Private actor status removes the Miranda obligation, but does not insulate the statement from admissibility challenges when the recorded material is later handed to law enforcement for use in a criminal prosecution. Second, in theft cases, the relevant dollar figure is always the retail value of what was taken, not the profit extracted by the perpetrator. That distinction controls the felony classification. Third, ambiguous reluctance during a post, Miranda interview, does not invoke the right to silence. Suspects must exercise constitutional rights explicitly and unambiguously to receive their full legal protection. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police and court interactions.